In the darkest hours of the night, we must remember to shine our candles bright, clearing away the shadows that cover our path, giving way for redemption and forgiveness. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Let the grace of God welcome our brother in, and let his soul finally find rest.
Oh yeah, it's a rare coin. One her father was collecting. Carry the damn thing everywhere I go. She says it's lucky.
Well, you know, with all that's going on, maybe this isn't such a bad idea to have a rental party.
Connections. The world is full of them. Connecting one to another for what we are not meant to see. Much like my recent deduction of Thorn, the drug king. All it took was one shred of evidence to connect him. A simple file of all his doings. One would think that a man of greed, like him, would obviously keep a tighter look at his ledger. Each line incriminated itself. Stolen money, bribes, murder. I can only guess that Mr. Dent must have been involved in some way, leading to his unfortunate demise. But only one question remains. Just who is the Batman? Where does one even start with such a question? What leads could one even look into? For months, I spent looking into the Drug King, and followed trail after trail to find the answer. But now I can only drive myself insane from this one question. A man in a costume. More than 1 million men reside in Gotham alone. So which one would be crazy enough to spend their nights in a bat costume?
Gotham mourns the loss of a great DA today. After bringing many people to justice and making the streets safer, some will remember him for his charismatic charm, others his noble crusade against Gotham's underworld. Either way, he will always be remembered as a hero.
You don't plan to spend all day down here, do you?
I can't go back out there.
Well, what?
Harvey didn't have to die. It's because of my war. He had to sacrifice himself.
Harvey knew well enough what he was getting himself into well before he knew of you.
But how many more people have to die for my damn war? How many more?
There is a motive behind every act. Do we act upon impulses? What does our behavior exhibit? Self-control? But what kind of self-control does a man who fights criminals on a daily basis exhibit? Or should I be asking myself, what motivates a man to do so? Loss, perhaps? If we believe this act is motivated out of vengeance, then it would have to be loss. So then maybe someone recently let out of prison? Lost a family? Where to start with such a hunch? A man who has lost everything at an early age and suddenly disappears for 7 years only to reappear at the same time that the Batman makes his first appearance? Coincidence? I think not. Money, power, his father's company, the loss to motivate him into madness. It all fits. If I am correct, then Bruce Wayne is the Batman. But in order to prove this theory, I will need evidence. I will have to get close to Batman. But not as Edward, though. As someone else. Batman attacks criminals. And what better way to prove my theory at his own penthouse.
Try it out yet. I don't know.
Actually, almost doubling the subs this past quarter, so
Really? I'd be careful. I mean, I know you're young and all that. It was just so terrible.
Wait.
Bruce, you can sing. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. How are you?
good to see you. It's been a while.
Very good to see you guys again. You know, we've had a rough patch, but we're doing better. We're getting through it. We're doing better. Stocks are going up.
Here.
Cheers to that.
Exactly.
Cheers.
Joel, that was a great merger with Jan's
Hey, thanks,
Cosmetics.
Bruce. I really worked hard on that.
I couldn't have asked for a better job. And you know, I'm sorry, guys. I gotta take this.
Bruce,
I'm sorry.
Go for
I'll
it.
take this.
I have a riddle for you. I am pleasing to the eye, a tool for many absent minds, a tapestry of fickle lies, blind to even the most pensive spies. I'm often the breeder of fervent lust, but I am by far one you should trust.
What am I?
You know? How about you? Does anyone here know the answer?
Appearance.
That is correct. Well, that's not a fair fight. There.
What do you want?
I've already got everything that I want. Case solved.